Higher education development, modernizing higher education is a hot topic. Several funds of the European Union and the member states are fostering this development. It affects many areas: modernized curriculum, new skills, creating complex dropout prevention program, business and international cooperation. Today, we will have a closer look at the two of the initiatives of the Faculty of Informatics, the Student Support Center, and the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Education. Hello, my name is Marton Delik. I work for the Faculty of Informatics, and welcome to the series of webinars of Eötvös Loránd University. In this webinar, we have two students with us, Iqbal and Louis, and they are going to talk about their experiences. We have a lecturer, Dr. Barbara Hegyi. Welcome, Barbara. And we will also have a video presentation from Rita Takács, who is leading the Student Support Center. Due to the tremendous amount of activities, Rita could make us record us a video for today. Let me start with the introduction. Let me start with the PPT slides of the Faculty of Informatics. Eötvös Loránd University was founded in 1635, and it is the longest and continuously operating university of Hungary. First, it was founded by Archbishop Pázmány Péter, and in 1950 adopted the name of the world-famous physicist Eötvös Loránd. In 2003, the Faculty of Informatics became an independent faculty, and the university, since its foundation, is winning several awards. In 2010, it won the Research University Award, and in 2013, the University of National Excellence Award. In 2017, the Savaria University Center integrated into the Faculty of Humanities. When we look at the national rankings, the university is taking usually the first place in most of the scientific or many of the scientific areas. And what's more, our faculty is really popular because almost half of all national applications in the field of computer science is arriving to our faculty. In the international rankings, it is a really well-ranked university, and you can find it in among the most of the university rankings. The university already gave several very important alumni to the world, and we are also winning very many awards. One of the latest awards that a university professor received is the Abel Prize that went to László Lovász this March, and we are really proud of it. Let's have a look at a very short video, at a fragment of the video of an earlier alumni. What did he have to say for us? So let me play this video quickly.
We have been seeing all these mechanical instruments and everything, and how are they educating more people to operate these instruments? Is there enough people to do it? Or
I'm glad that you're asking this question, because it's really a very good one. No, we don't have enough people, and we better do something about it. And I hesitate to say that we better do something about it quickly, but rather we better do something about it both quickly and then continuously. In other words, we need more training in science on all levels, in college, in the high schools, and more training of...
This message comes from John von Neumann from an interview that you could see. He was a PhD student of Eötvös Loránd University many years back. We have his certificate, his index on the university walls, of course, as a kind of wall of fame. Let's have a look a little about on the faculty numbers. Here you can have a look at some of the figures that we have, the number of students and the international students within. If you have a closer look, then you can see that by 2020, almost 20% of our student body become international students. Our programs, degree programs, are really very popular. the computer science, bachelor in computer science, the number of students increased by 66% in 1 year. And the number of master students increased by 300% in the last 3 years. This is a really large growth, and we are very happy to receive more students, more international faculty to our enriching study programs. When it comes to the lecturers and the teaching staff of the faculty, of course, it is also increasing by large, and we also have more and more international faculty with us. If you look at the map of Europe, then you can see that Budapest and Hungary is centrally located. We are approximately 1 or 2 hours by flight from the major capitals in Europe, so we are really interconnected and interlinked with other countries. And when it comes to the international cooperations, then we have some quite nice cooperations. Several won already prizes. For example, the CIPUS network won Minister's Prize of Excellence 3 times already. We are one of the founding institutes of the EIT Digital Budapest node, and we are a full member of the EIT Digital since 2017. And we also have a number of Erasmus cooperations, both mobility agreements. Also, we take part in the European Universities Initiative. We also won an Erasmus Mundus on intelligent field robotic systems, and we also have various types of strategic partnerships. At the university, it is very important for us that we operate various laboratories, or labs as we call it. These laboratories are mainly organized with other companies, with the industrial partners. If you look at this slide, then you can see some examples for these laboratories. We also have national laboratories, and you can also see further labs. These national laboratories and other laboratories are organized mostly from project cooperation from public funds. The 2 large new laboratories are the Artificial Intelligence National Lab and Quantum Informatics National Lab. The faculty itself not only cooperates on the international scale with international universities, but also nationally with many companies, with many business partners, and with the industry, because we really believe that the university has to have a role of fostering cooperations between several actors in the surrounding. Here you can have a look at the knowledge triangle, representing the education, the research, and the business. And we truly believe that as a faculty, as a training institution, our place in the society is to link the actors, link the dots, and create new ideas, create innovation, and to be as entrepreneurial as possible. We provide degree programs on all levels, on bachelor, on master, and also on PhD level. And we also have preparatory and foundation years to these programs. So if you are not aiming directly for a bachelor in computer science or for a master in computer science, then I would like to encourage you to select a preparatory semester or a preparatory year where you can learn a little, brush up the knowledge that you have. We provide bachelor programs in computer science and mechanical engineering. And on master level, we have computer science with 6 specializations. You can see the 6 specializations on the slide. And we also have individual master program in computer science for autonomous systems and the master program in cartography. We are the only institution in Hungary that has a master program in cartography. So we have very many unique selling points in comparison with other universities. Here you can have a look at the joint degree programs that we provide for quite some years now. We are a member of the EIT Digital, as I mentioned, and we cooperate in 5 master programs with the EIT Digital. And we also have the Erasmus Mundus joint master programs. That is a recent cooperation that we have. Apart from the degree programs, we also offer summer schools. One of our most popular summer school is the ELTE Digital Summer School, Data Science for Financial Data, but we also have summer schools on functional programming or summer schools designated for the Carpathian Basin. Among these programs, we also have, of course, doctoral level education, and we have these. Here you can see the scientific fields, the scientific interest within the doctoral school of informatics. We are not only looking for cooperations with industrial partners, with business partners, or with universities, but we really try to be an actor within the society where we can be found. We have various trainings also for children, for elementary school children, and we also organize international challenges on informatics and computational thinking, like the Bebras Challenge, where we had in Hungary, we had 12,000 participants. This is a huge number of participants for such a decent country as Hungary is. This is a short presentation about the student services, about the Student Support Center and the University Library, because we will have a video about the Student Support Center as well. If we go further, here I am sharing the links of the faculty of the university. We also prepared a special article with all the information for you. So you can either go to the faculty or university websites, or you can read through this article. The QR codes are also working. The first QR code, the upper one, leads you to the article, while the second QR code at the bottom takes you to the website, to the Facebook page of the faculty. As I started in my introductory text, modernizing higher education is also science. And we are very proud that an article was published on the Nature about a research that was developed by our scientists in the Student Support Center. So if you're interested in more details about the effectiveness of education reform in order to decrease a computer students' dropout, then you can read the whole article on nature.com. And this is the last slide that I wanted to show you before the video from the Student Support Center that I'm going to play you right now. Rita Takács is the head of the support center, and she recorded this video for us only for this occasion.
Welcome to Eötvös Loránd University. My name is Rita Takács, and I would like to introduce you to our Student Support Center. We are working in the Student Support Center, that is a team of student counselors and teachers from the Faculty of Informatics. We are here to support you to explore and follow through your talents, to help you to successfully reach your academic aims and have a degree at the end of your studies. A Student Support Center is here to help you with a wide range of new information, advice and guidance to support you through your studies and time with us, whether you are a new or a returning student. We can help you with academic queries, extensions and much more. We really want you to be successful and enjoy your time at Eötvös Loránd University, and we are here to support you with anything that you may encounter along the way. The services all offer friendly support, advice and guidance on a wide range of subjects and topics, from your mental health and well-being to queries you might have about your course or studies. If you are having problems studying, or if personal circumstances are having an impact on your studies, psychologists will be at hand to help you resolve the issues. To this end, they organize workshops and training courses on study skills, study planning, examination anxieties, and study stress. If you prefer to speak one-on-one, you can ask for an individual consultation as well. If a disability or functional impairment is making it difficult for you to study, we can also help. The center has experienced and expert staff who can support you during the intake process, help you apply for special facilities, and generally show you the way, both inside and outside the university. It's certainly worth speaking to the Student Support Center before you start your program. Now I will explain some important information about our learning methodology courses. In case you are entering your first semester in Budapest on Computer Science Bachelor program or any kind of master program, you have to take this course at your level. Starting your university life in Hungary and generally speaking will have several new changes and situations. New physical environment, new people, new culture, and you will take on new roles. You may find learning is different compared to what you are used to. You meet new teachers every day. You will be facing new types of tasks. Your unfamiliarity of processing big amount of information, new type of information in a foreign language may require new skills you have not discovered yet. We believe this training will help you to recognize all the skills you didn't know you have been possessing all along and give you new tools, techniques, tips, and tricks to try and master. What is this course about? Learning methodology is where you meet a group of peers. You have guidance by a mentor throughout your first semester and get to know topics related to university life with a trainer. What will happen? You are going to have mentor classes each week. You meet a group of your peers and you get guidance from a mentor teacher throughout the semester how to navigate in the university system in Hungary and generally in Hungary. Feel free to express your questions and areas you may need extra information. Your mentor teacher is there to help to the best of their knowledge in the first semester at the university. The training is a class in an interactive group setting, which is led by a professional trainer. Now I will say a few words about our peer-to-peer club, which name is the Computer Geek Club. CGC was founded by international computer science students to strengthen the community at the university. The aim of the club is to promote international spirit among the fellow students, both international and Hungarian students, build an international community of students at ELTE, and get to know more about the Hungarian culture. I hope you will be one of the members of our clubs. You can find more information about our activities on dtk.elte.hu. We wish you a first semester full of experiences. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you very much, Rita, for the kind words and for the introduction of the Student Support Center. This was one part of the student services and also the modernized skills. Just as you heard, while the students are with us and while they are studying, they also gain many skills that they were never dreaming about before. And now I would like to pass the word to Barbara Hegyi, who is the head of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship module that we have with the EIT Digital within our master programs. Barbara is very experienced in educating innovation and entrepreneurship, and I am going to turn on the PPT presentation here and give the floor to Barbara to make the presentation. I think this is it.
Yes, thank you very much, Marty, for the short introduction. So I am the coordinator of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Education of our faculty. And this is a specific flavor in the computer science education. And let me tell you a little bit more what it means in details and how you can join to a very specific adventure during your studies. So what is our concept and what you can learn during these courses? First of all, we have courses on entrepreneurship and innovative thinking in all levels of our education. So everyone who once joins our faculty will have a mandatory or an elective course during which he or she can learn about the innovative thinking, gain a lot of soft skills. And in the bachelor level, we have a mandatory course when we aim to improve those skills of the students, of the undergraduate students, which are very important not only after the graduation, but also during their studies. And would you join our master's school? And there you have the opportunity to choose between many options, and one of the courses is the IND Basics course, which means that we provide you very good topics and very good methodologies to learn how to start a new venture and how to unlock your creativity in a new company, for example, when you are there a new employee, or for example, when participating in new projects. We are cooperating with EIT digital partner universities, and with them together, we have joined innovation and entrepreneurship minor for those students who join to our master school, but these courses are open to all of our master students. And we have some specific innovation and entrepreneurship courses which are available usually for PhD students. And the aim of these courses is to foster the utilization of research results and enable the education, research, and business integration. Let me tell you a little bit more about the master courses, what we have in innovation and entrepreneurship. As I mentioned to you, the main goal with these courses is to improve the soft skills of students. We provide a lot of assignments, a lot of interactive seminars, which contribute to the further improvement of teamwork skills, cooperative skills, and presentation skills. You might think that these are not so important if you want to be computer scientists, but I have to say that you have to check the trends. Only those people can have leadership roles in bigger organizations, or those people, according to the research, can be successful in new ventures who have these skills, these so-called soft skills. And we give you the opportunity to unlock your creativity during the interactive seminars. You can always feel free to share your ideas, thoughts. So this is an interactive space when you really can be yourself. You can share your thoughts. Beyond all of this, of course, we provide basic management theories needed to run a new innovative venture or being able to actively participate in innovative projects. And we offer different methodologies for analyzing the business environment in order to exploit the opportunities that come with the social or market changes. And our faculty offers opportunities for those who have innovative ideas and want to improve them further. We have a growing staff who deal with the supporting of students also in this field. And as I mentioned before, we have some advanced IND courses for master's school students. Let me mention only a few of these courses. there is the Business Development Lab. This course is available only for those students who have completed one of our entrepreneurial basics courses. And in this course, students will analyze specific business models, cases, and strategies of new innovative ventures and tech giants in order to understand better how the market works, what are the main reactions of the biggest industrial corporates, and how the new ventures can react, for example, when we have a specific situation with this pandemic. And we have the IND study course. This course addresses existing problems of market actors. In this case, you will be able to really work on an existing problem or challenge of an existing venture, which is, I think, a very good adventure. And we have a new experimental course called Social Aspects of Entrepreneurship. This course aims to emphasize the role of social, environmental, and sustainability factors in the business success. This is an elective course, and it has a multidisciplinary approach. Why we think it is very important is that in the decision making of the potential investors, it has a big impact how you create your strategy regarding social responsibility and environmental consciousness. And what about the methodology? As I told, we have an open space for sharing thoughts and innovative ideas. It makes you understand that every contribution in this course counts. You can be really creative, and you can understand the interdependencies of the process, how you can start with a simple idea, which can be one of the biggest hits in the market. And we always use the methodologies of challenge-based learning, and we always update our content, of course, according to the market changes and the social changes. We only have interactive classes, so these are not the fields when you can be really inactive, but I think you will be thrilled to join the teamwork and share your ideas. And we create our assignments, not like tests or other type of typical assignments, but we always let you unlock your creativity by completing assignments and other tasks. So these are really creative assignments. And usually in every semester, our students in the master school have the opportunity to work together with students of other universities. This period was negative from many aspects during the pandemic, but we increase the level of these interactive seminars when we offer the joint work for students from different universities, and everyone had fun and learned a lot, and it really meant a multidisciplinary approach. And I think these courses with the focus of on entrepreneurship and innovative thinking will give everyone a new potential focus to analyze opportunities not only after your university studies, but also during them. As you know, many of the very famous startuppers were university students who were able to realize some ideas and recognize that there is an opportunity from the change of the market. So we offer you those skills and those methodologies which can help you to have a specific focus. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Barbara, for this great presentation. If I remember well, then we will have to say goodbye soon because you have to rush to an appointment. Thank you very much for showing us how the students can join in into this business life, into this vibe. And we are going to talk with the students, and we are going to talk with the students about their experiences. And what I have first is an article about Louis. And I asked Louis whether I can show this article, and we agreed that yes, I can. So Louis, you are being really active on the Hungarian landscape. So you both of you are very active in the Hungarian landscapes, and there are articles and interviews with you. I'm giving you the floor, and please make your presentation, or please tell us what you want to tell, and then we will talk and discuss more freely about all.
Yes, Marshall, thanks for that introduction. First of all, maybe I can say one thing about the previous slide that you've been shown is that was a place known as Zentes. It's actually here in Hungary. It's a small town. So it was a nice time, you know, getting to hear more from the students in terms of how they're learning and vis-a-vis what we actually have back at home in Kenya. So I'm going to talk briefly about three things. So I'll talk about the studies, and then just mention a few things about the entrepreneurship, and then public works. So in case you're interested. So about the studies is that ELTE University has very experienced lecturers, and they provide with you the required guidance that you need. And beside that, any help that you also need, and the expertise that they have, it's freely available once you become a student here. And you'll get every help that you might want in terms of your studies. And I'm sure that if you adhere to their guidelines and what they require of you, I am sure that you'll be able to complete your studies in time without maybe any delays. Then when it comes to internship, there are actually many international companies here that actually employ international students. Mostly the easier way I've had is that you get to attach yourself with an internship. Then after that, maybe after some time, you'll be able to get full-time employment. So international companies are here. So if you are worried about the language barrier, maybe, so rest easy, because it's possible for you to actually get employment if you'll be interested to be here in Hungary. Then something else to note is that there is ELTE usually organizes career days. So for their career days, you'll be able to actually have a one-on-one with the representative from various companies. And in the career day, there are actually gifts that are somehow given. There is a competition that you can win a gift, and also there are tokens given by the university and by various companies. And you can actually get a chance to ask every question that is actually in your mind concerning the companies and which opportunities you might get. So I have given you a link where you can go and check that out. Then the other one is public works. So actually, as you're studying here, you can get a chance to actually work. So you can find maybe student jobs. So there are so many student job organizations here that you can be able to find maybe a part-time job as you're studying, and the schedule are actually flexible. So depending on your studies, you can be able to find time, and you can join any of the student jobs, and you can be able to supplement your stay here. Then apart from that, you can also work with the university. Sometimes universities hire, students to work maybe in Questura, something like that. There's an organization here which helps with the students in terms of maybe documentation, any documentation that you need, or any guidance in terms of documentation as you stay here. It's known as Questura, and it's attached to ELTE. So it's really helpful. Once you're around here and you don't know maybe what to get where, they really assist you, and they give you the timely advice and guidance that you need when you are actually a student in Hungary. Then there are various traineeships. I think some of them have been highlighted. So there is one here that I've attached a link to. You can check it out, but I think they are updated every time in the university website, and you can go ahead and check that one out. Then apart from that, there is something else I wanted to mention, the EIT Digital. So I was privileged to be part of one of their sectors, which is Climate Kick. And I actually attended their summer school that was last year, and it was a really good experience. It was like a marathon of 4 weeks. Yeah. And then beside that, also the university, depending on the faculty or the department, they organize internships for you, which are internal. So it is a good, boost for you, as you maybe might not know what to do in terms of your internship. The university can come in and assist. You have seen previously that the university is linked to so many companies. So rest assured that internship and traineeship opportunities are available for you from all corners. So anyone maybe who might want to ask me anything, I've also indicated my email here, so you can reach out to me. Thank you so much, Macho.
Thank you very much, Louis. Now the presentations, the slide part is ending, so I'm going to turn on the camera so we can talk a little and a little bit more freely. Louis is on the master level, while Iqbal is studying on the bachelor level at the moment. Iqbal, could you please say a few words about you and the studies that you're making at the moment?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm Fakat Iqbal, and I'm from Pakistan. I'm studying computer science at the bachelor's level in University for sure. And it's been like third year here in Hungary, and I've been done with 4 semesters by now in Utrecht. And so far, I would say that I'm happy with my choice that I chose. I chose this university for computer science because in those 4 semesters, I have learned plenty of good things, which were quite remarkable and quite needed for my career, I would say. And after 4 semesters, I still feel that I'm capable of doing plenty of things that are needed for me. Let's say for the freelancing and these such computer jobs. And furthermore, I think I like the environment here in university for sure, because not only the studies, the teachers are very cooperative, and some of the teachers are young and they're quite good, quite friendly as well on the offside as well. And along with them, I like the subject which was mentioned before, the methodology, the learning methodology, because it was quite mind relaxing subject, which you could just share your experience within the whole week, what you studied and what was your problems you were having throughout the week. So it was quite mind relaxing. So I'm quite happy with my choice that I chose Seattle for computer science.
Thank you very much. We had earlier a designated webinar for the bachelor study programs, and within that webinar, one of the lecturers said that the bachelor program at Utrecht University in computer science is very good because it gives you very strong theoretical thing, very strong foundation. How do you feel about that? And strong foundations are needed for a great career and for
sure.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I really feel quite lucky as well, to be honest, because whichever subject they like teach, it's very starts from basic and goes very deep, and you could learn everything at all. Because the mostly being a computer science student, we normally just have to be good at programming, and I like the teachers and like the partition of the subject. They divide the subject in different parts, and which makes it easy to just to be able to understand for the students. So it was quite good, and so far it's going quite good as well. So that's what I like about it as well.
Okay, and how about the internship? Are you going to have an internship? Are you organizing? I mean, are you working on it already, or just really want?
So far, I haven't had an internship, because the quite good time which was mentioned for us is to be good after 4 semesters, which is right about now. And I just had 2 interviews a few days back. One with the Ericsson, which is one of the top companies here in Hungary as well. and the other one was the ExxonMobil. So the position was the automation software development, which was quite related to my field as well. So I did great in the entrance exams, and then I had the final interviews as well. So I'm quite sure that I'll get a positive response for them as well as soon as possible.
Thank you very much. I was wondering whether, can I ask you also, Louis, about your internship? How was it? How did you like it? Whether you'd share some details about it?
Yeah, sure. So the internship I had attended was actually organized by the university, and for the internship, it was a company known as Geo Data. So we were handling large amount of data with regard to satellite images, and we were actually analyzing and categorizing the satellite images. So actually that supplemented my studies, and it gave me a practical approach to how to handle maybe satellite images and how to handle large data and how you can be able to organize it so that it appears straightforward and easy to understand, in a logical sequence. So and actually the working hours are not that bad. They're a bit flexible, so it was a really good time. And then you get also to interact with people in your own field, so you get to understand more and get to hear from them what they are doing and how they do things, so they actually guide you properly on what you are supposed to do in your field. So it was a good experience for me.
Really life experience, as we say. It is really important that we all have life experiences during the study period, because then when we meet them in real life, then it is we have a little experience in that. Apart from the studies and apart from the work and all these things, I know that both of you are working as mentors, as student mentors. Maybe we could switch to this part. Let's start with it. Iqbal, how did you started it? How do you like it? What do you do as a student mentor? What is it about?
As I told, I like the subject learning methodology, where we had two mentors in the class, which were like more like an assistant to the teacher. And in that class, we never studied anything. We did different tasks, like we just sort of stressed out ourselves from the studies. We played different games, which was mind relaxing, and we presented our countries. We built up different things to just normalize our knowledge. So that really motivated me to become a mentor as well, because I knew how my mentors helped me throughout the procedure, throughout the semester. So it was quite fascinating. So I liked about them. So I wanted myself to be a mentor as well. So that's why I applied and got the mentorship as well. And I did the same. And it was like some sort of assistance to a teacher, because some students have some difficulties when they come straight away from other country to the foreign country. So they face some difficulties in the studies as well, or the other aspects like accommodation, or let's say the social life here. So the main role of ours was to just help them out if they need any help, and if they need any help in studies or any other aspects. So it was quite a good thing for the newcomer, actually.
Thank you very much, Iqbal. Before I give the word to Louis, just for our audience, that there is lots of research on that, and many research shows that until the student is not happy and until he is homesick and has other difficulties, it is very difficult to focus on the studies and on the internship and on the other parts of life. And that's why we have a very strong units that are to support the students. Louis, the floor is yours. What would you share from your mentoring experiences, thoughts?
Actually, I would recommend everyone here to actually be part of the mentorship class, because one, it is well structured in that you have you will be all rounded in terms of training concerning presentation, and then in terms of your confidence. So you'll be able to present your country. So you will gain more confidence in presenting your country, or presentation is in general. And besides that, you will be able to go through a curriculum that is actually balanced, So in a way, the mentorship, there is a guide for it. So it's known as a study coach. So actually, there are specific topics that are written there, though with maybe slight modifications from the students that are actually in the class. We can choose other topics that are interesting for them. So so the study coach actually provides guidance on some topics. So some of them include interviews. So maybe if you're here and you are actually interested in how maybe you can present yourself in an interview, how the interview go about, topic also like elevator pitch, what is it, entrepreneurship and startups. So those are actually key areas that are very important with regard to the current day and current affairs. So they will actually give you more, the mentorship class will actually give you more insight in such areas. And it's not just getting to know the country and the studies. So there is much more to it in terms of mentoring. So there's a lot to learn from it. So I would encourage every one of you to actually jump in and join the mentorship classes. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Luis. Last but not least, may I ask how many semesters, how many terms do you have until the graduation? So I think if everybody was following up closely, then they could count. But I will ask, like, how many semesters do you have from the program that you are studying at right now?
Well, for me, I have left with 2 semesters. Because
2 semesters. Yeah. Okay, so it's one year.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, very good. And Luis, how about you?
So this is my last semester, unfortunately, but definitely
okay.
I've enjoyed it. Yeah.
Okay, so you are graduating now. That sounds really good.
Yes.
Yay. All the best for this term. Really, all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with us that you would like to drop in? Because if not, then we are going to wrap up this webinar soon. We are receiving questions in the chat window, but then we are going to reply to those that we couldn't reply in the chat. We are going to send emails to all the participants, so don't worry about that. Is there something that I forgot, or we should stay still? No? Okay, then once again, Iqbal, Luis, thank you very, very much for your participation. Thank you very much for all this positive energy and all this input. Luis, I hope that we will meet on the PhD level, PhD and then postdoc and then the faculty, the faculty professorship. And Iqbal, also all the best for the next year and all the best to your internship. I hope that you're going to enjoy it.
Thank you very much. I wish.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Marshall, and thank you for this opportunity. Yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being with us. And if there would be any questions, then we are available on our email addresses, on our websites, on the social media. See you around, and absolutely consider joining us, joining the crowd, joining us for the new skills that we can provide. Thanks once again, and see you soon. Bye.